Anane Antwi, so you represent the pensioners. How did you get involved in this? Because I heard you today say you were actually out of the country and you had to abandon your trip and come down. What happened?
Well, I was here when the program started. That is a LIA program that exempted individual bondholders. And I've been a champion of exemption of individual bondholders. So I didn't have a problem. I was rejoicing. So I took some small time to go and visit family outside. I left 19th. At that time, the second program hasn't come out.
That's 19th of December.
So whilst I was there, I think it was around 29th, 30th that I got some information from the WhatsApp groups. Somebody was even saying, Doc, see, you were happy individuals were exempted. Now they have been broken. I say, well, we don't mean it. So I got the document and I studied the document critically. The next day, I organized a Zoom meeting. I invited people to join for us to discuss, for people to understand the document properly. After I've done that, I said, well, I have to do something. If the pension funds has been exempted from the program, then the funds that has been paid to people who are on pension now and they are investing should also be exempted. So I put a WhatsApp message across that anybody who is above 60 years and has government bonds should contact me for important information. So when you contact, then I send you what I wanted to do. I didn't want people to say as if somebody want to find a quick way of deceiving them. So I'll tell you who am I and say this is what I want to do. What I want to do is that I realize government has exempted pension funds. So I want to mobilize the pensioners and also petition for government to exempt the holdings of pensioners because the same amount of money that government think that it should not impair, which for people who are yet to come on pensions, you want it to be at least have some safe thing for you to retire on. If that is the case, then why do you what you have paid for people who are on retirement, why don't you exempt that one too?
You make a point. So people retire and they take lump sums.
Yes.
And then when you take that lump sum, you don't want to waste it.
Yes.
So then you invest it in the bond. Now that too has now become part of it. So you say no pension funds will be affected.
Yes.
But in effect, when they take their lump sums, they go and invest in bond. Already.
The pension fund, I liken it to an adage in a local, like we said, and suno ebru and a suno dokono. There's no difference between maize and kinky.
Yeah.
It is maize that has been turned to kinky. Mm-hmm. If you hate maize, you can't eat kinky.
At all.
So it is maize. So I liken the pension funds as maize, which is not ready for consumption. So you want to protect the maize. But the one that is in the form of kinky,
you say you protect it.
It is the same pension funds that people have realized it has been paid out to pensioners. And they have also invested this plus some other savings they have made into these bonds. So if you want to save the income of those who come on pension, and therefore you are exempting the funds that are going to use to pay them, why won't you exempt the pensions people who are also now having their funds and investing it in the government bonds? That's my basis. So that is why I said, given what government has done, the only thing I can do is to fight for pensioners also to be exempted because they have exempted pension funds. People who are working now and saving to come out of pensions and use, that you say you want to protect. But the ones that people have worked and have received already from the pensions fund, and they are investing on their own, then that should also be exempted.
And let's clarify, Doctor,